Hey everyone, I'm here to talk to you today about taking our phone skills to a much higher level. Okay, this is not going to be a little basic talk about how to handle a phone from A to Z. It's really important, that we actually think about the emotional IQ that's necessary to make customers feel like they are being heard and comfortable when they come in so they can trust the person on the other end of it, just so we can even get an opportunity. So think about that, make that your mindset. Of course, when you answer that phone, you need to make sure you have a smile on your face. Try to take a deep breath before, because we're busy all the time, and try to relax into that phone call because this is a new customer, a new situation, and you want to give them your best and give them an opportunity, okay? So we're going to talk a little bit about some of the other nuances so that we can be better than our competition. The difference between a good manager and a great manager, one of the main things is how you handle the phone. Okay, so if you handle the phone in a really good or strong way, you could be much greater, at getting sales and traffic and everything else. And your goal, honestly, should be every single time that phone rings, you're gonna try to get an appointment 100% of the time. Okay, so with the correct mindset, you'll have a lot more success in this department. Okay, so we have a script, right? So you need to internalize that script. That way, if you internalize it, it makes everything much easier for you and you can be much more consistent no matter what the customer's talking about, whatever loop or whatever direction they might twist and turn you, you've got it internalized and you can handle it. And remember that that script is designed to ask the right questions to funnel people into an appointment, okay? So let's break it down a little bit. We've got the intro. Intro, super important. It's the tone setter. It's the time where the customer is going to talk to you about what's going on with their car. You need to actively listen to what's going on. You need to show concern. Give them confidence that we can take care of them, okay? And then through that conversation, after you listen to them, take charge of the conversation by asking them questions, okay? And pay attention to pace. Pace is really important. Sometimes you got people that are in a little bit of a hurry, and when they're in a little bit of a hurry, you need to make sure that you speed things up for them. Or if you got somebody that's taking their time or wants to go a little slower, then go slow with them to make sure that you're giving them their due time to get this conversation had. And then we've got the middle, the main entree. This is where we're going to talk about pricing. I always want you to start out with a starting price, okay? And then maybe an up to. Don't be giving people worst case scenarios. Worst case scenarios are a real recipe for getting people to not even give you a chance. You make sure that you're talking more about and emphasizing the free inspections that we offer, or sometimes you got a diagnostic charge you got to tell them about and emphasize the value and importance of that diagnostic charge. Okay, and so this is going to lead us into inviting them in, right? Okay, so next thing we're going to try to do is invite them in. And if you don't invite people in, you're not doing it right anyway. We've got to make sure that we're inviting the people in during this conversation. Otherwise, we're basically wasting their time and ours, and it's a total failure. Okay, when you're inviting people in, make sure that you let them know that we have plenty of staffing. You need to give them a mental picture, that we are there to take care of them and make them confident so when they come in, that their car can be taken care of. We've got the right people and the right amount of people to take care of them in a timely manner. No matter what, when you're answering questions, not everybody's calling you to set an appointment. You're not going to get all of them. So make sure that you do answer their questions properly, be their go-to person. So when they call back, they know that they're going to call you back because you took really good care of them. So then we've got the closing. So inevitably, when you don't get the appointment set, make sure that you still give the location, the hours, and then remind them who you were. It's been a 1 to 5 minute conversation. They may not remember that it was Adam from Midas who answered the phone call the first time because they may have called multiple other places, okay? And you've got to get your whole team on board in this situation. So whenever the phone rings, somebody has to answer it in a timely manner. And if you're busy, you've got to have a team member that can do it. And now, if you've got somebody else on your team who can handle it really well, let them handle the phone calls because we get busy and you can't handle all of them. But if not, make sure that they're taking notes so you can call them back properly, okay? Also, throughout the entire phone call, make sure that we have sincerity in what we're talking about. They need to feel the good vibes from you from the outset of the phone call. So when they come in, they're more likely to say yes, right? Okay, so this is an expectation. This is not a suggestion. This is an expectation. So you were expected to do well on the phone. And so what I really want everybody to do is go out and do their absolute best every single time that phone rings, okay? Good luck out there, and thank you very much.